Huber in the morning.
What is something normal you find oddly creepy? End up found a list of things. And when you first brought this topic up, I was like, there's not going to be anything normal that I find creepy. And as we've delved into it, man, there are quite a few things that most people are cool with that creep me out.
Yeah, so human feet was the first example we gave. How about when your cat or a dog is staring at the corner of your room, you immediately think it's a ghost, right?
I mean, I don't know if I immediately go ghost, but it is weird. We have Party Cat, and Party Cat will jump up on the top of this shelf and look up at this kind of corner of the ceiling where with this like brick hearth that we have where our fireplace is meets the ceiling. And I'm like, what is going on in that corner constantly that this cat can't stop staring at?
I mean, you know what's going on in the corner. You just don't want to admit it to yourself.
I wish I did.
How about any children's lullaby if it's sung even a little too slowly? And I have some audio.
Little baby, don't say Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
I don't like this at all.
Oh, Steve was doing this at 5 a.m. this morning by myself.
Don't say Mama's gonna buy you a diamond.
Awful, right?
That is awful. I don't like that at all.
Dolls came up multiple times on the list. How about Victorian era dolls? They just look creepy with
that
dead
porcelain
eyes.
face and not a fan. 410-584-1007. Lori from Pikesville hit up the program and said moles and skin tags, especially on the face and neck.
Yeah.
I was big into suits there for a while, if you remember. I'm not sure if you remember, but there was a while where I was big into suits, and old Harvey's got a big one on his face, a big mole.
Yeah.
And I wasn't creeped out by it. I just like, you're an actor making a lot of money. Like, is this just part of your personality now? Or like, why not just get it whacked off? I don't know. It was a weird one. And Brian from Hampstead, viewings.
Very creepy.
And it is an odd tradition. Like, I think we spend most of our lives trying to avoid being near things that are dead. Except for that one instance where we're like, oh, let's go pack into a room near this dead thing. It is a bit strange.
It is.
Of a tradition if you really think about it, but a lot of people need it for closure, yada, yada. I get it. I'm not a huge fan either, personally.
You're showing up in support, but I feel like my support shouldn't have to be looking at an open casket.
Yeah. 410-584-1007.
Little baby, don't say a word.
Do you know in the morning when I show up, I leave all the lights off because I like sitting in the dark? Mm-hmm. When I was doing this, I had to turn the lights on. It creeped me out so bad.
Things that are normal that you find creepy. 410-584-1007. Earlier we were talking about normal things that you find creepy. And in a similar vein here, we have a list of the top, is it weird to like blank questions according to Google. I mean, a lot of people will try to see if something they are into is normal or not by throwing it into Google. And if you find some safety in numbers, you're like, okay, I feel good about my my feelings here.
Yeah.
And you have a wonderful list here.
Yeah, so number one was, is it weird to like the taste of blood?
I mean, I've been there. I've, licked a finger after dealing with a cut or something. I don't hate it. Do you?
No, I don't hate it.
But I don't know that I would say I like it.
It depends on the situation, right? If it's a cut on my hand or something like that where I'm looking at it first, I'm fine. But, like, let's say I fall and I bust my lip and then I start tasting blood, I
don't
panic.
like that either, yeah.
Because I'm how injured am I? Is it a lot? Why do I taste this much? There's a lot of questions that happen
That's
after
a very interesting look at it that way. If it's like I do it on purpose, I could be into it. If it's not my choice, yeah, it grosses me out pretty much.
Yeah, number two, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. This is super gross. Is it weird to like the smell of your own gas?
I would say it is. I think it would be weird. I don't think it's, I don't think you have to be like repulsed by it and puke. But also, I think it's weird to, like, revel in it a little bit.
Depends on my diet on the week.
That's true.
Number three, is it weird to like the smell of gasoline? No, it's not.
I sure hope not. And you can throw diesel in there for me. growing up on the farm, that smell when the tractor first starts up and that first puff of smoke that comes out of that muffler on top. Woo!
So good.
I love it.
Number 4, is it weird to like being called a good boy? This isn't for animals. This is for humans.
Like,
who's a good boy? You've been a very good boy.
yeah, you're creeping me out.
You don't like that?
No.
Well, now I know how date nights
Look,
go for
here's
Huber.
the thing. We've already established many times on the program, if you're a regular listener, that I can't stand being complimented at all. And that falls right into that box. So, no thank you.
You're a good boy for answering the question like that.
You're the worst.
And number 5, to wrap this up, is it weird to like spiders? Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm indifferent to spiders. I don't love them, but I'm not going to run away from a spider. It just is it's annoying. I like the spider more than I like its web. I can tell you that.
What I don't like from you, Huber, is when we see a spider, you give me the old man answer. Well, it's like, well, you know they eat other bugs. I don't know why you're...
I'm the same way with gardener snakes or rat snakes or whatever you want to call them, black snakes. I love them because I like mice much less than I hate snakes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you really need the rain. It's that energy that I don't like. Yes, you're right, but still a spider is gross.
Hey, have you noticed the date? I think a lot of people are Googling the following. Where has the year gone? Huh? Where has it gone, end up? 410-584-1007. We want to hear from you. What have you plugged into Google? What are you trying to find out if you're a weirdo for liking? You're trying to see, do other people like this? I have a very weird one we haven't gotten to yet, but I will. And we want to hear from you. 410-584-1007. The top, is it weird to like blank questions that is going into Google? We want to hear from you. I still like them. I still get down with some toys from now and again. I got a 6-year-old and 9-year-old keeping me well-versed in the toy game, and I still have many fond memories of playing with toys growing up, in the pre-screen era. And the Toy Hall of Fame, it's got another list. And I'm excited about some of these.
Yeah, so these are the finalists for the class of 2025. We will know who is being entered into the Hall of Fame in November. But there's a long list. We're going to focus on 4 of them, but I will hit the others. Catan, which is a very involved board game.
Yeah, I don't know that at all.
Trivial Pursuit, Cornhole, The Scooter, Slime, Snow, The Spirograph, and a Star Wars lightsaber.
I love the Star Wars lightsaber, but they never do what you want them to do. They don't ever look the way you want them to look.
Well, you can pay either $10 or $250 for one, but they're all so cool. When you fire one up, you just feel like such a badass.
It is the greatest sound ever. I love it.
So we're going to focus on 4 of these, though. So we have Battleship, which is the easiest game to cheat at.
Let me tell you, my youngest is terrible to play with because he either lies or cheats or genuinely just gets it wrong. But nonetheless, it still makes it horrific to play.
B4, Miss.
Well, how is it possible that was a hit, yet every number around it on all 4 sides is a miss? That's not possible.
They're all the one peg chips. Right. We don't got a 4, we don't got a 3 on my side of the board.
That's right.
Connect 4, another weird one. That is the game I feel the most dumb losing at.
And you always know that play before. You drop that peg or that disc, the check or whatever it is, and you go, oh no, and you feel it coming. You know it's coming. You know you were dumb.
I wasn't paying attention. I was focusing on my reds. I was not focusing on the black checkers, and now I've lost.
That's right. That diagonal will get you.
And the final 2, kind of the same toy, but in different veins. We have the Furby. Which was just lovely going off in the middle of the night when I'm dead asleep at 1 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, it's incredibly creepy.
And we have the Tickle Me Elmo, which is equally creepy.
It's new Tickle Me Elmo. Your child tickles Elmo and he talks. And laughs. Tickle him again and hold on, because his whole body shakes with laughter.
Oh, boy.
That whole thing just creeped me out. I don't like anything about it.
Tickle Me Elmo gives good boy vibes. If we learn anything from the last break and this break, it's about the same energy.
I'm not a fan of either one of those. And I remember there was a Christmas season where, I mean, people were like stabbing each other over those things. They were like impossible to get. Has that been a thing for a while? Maybe I'm out of the loop. Has there been a toy that's been like the fighting over it on Black Friday thing? I think since the digital sales age, that doesn't happen as much anymore. Am I wrong?
Well, they did a re-release of the Tickle Me Elmo a few years ago, and that was kind of one of the hot toys for the holidays. But now they release toys that have these hot runs, like in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've heard of these new toys. They're called Labubu's.
I have heard of that. I don't really know what it is. It looks like just a stuffed animal to me.
It's creepy. It's got teeth. It's a little more on the emo side. But yeah, they just released that like a few months ago, and that's been like everything for the last few months.
Is it because, you know, many of us are now asking the question, where has the year gone? But in all seriousness, we are near enough to the holidays that you throw something out now, it has a chance to be a big deal by the holiday season, right?
Well, we talked yesterday during What's That Sound, where the Christmas Polar Bear Coca-Cola commercial debuted in June. So I feel like if you really want something to be hot, you really need the back end of the summer to work.
Because the Switch 2 came out like in this early summer, didn't it? Or late spring even?
Like early spring, yeah.
And I bet that's still going to be hot on the list of a lot of people. 410-5841-007, the Toy Hall of Fame finalists, Catan, Trivial Pursuit, Cornhole, which I think is a little different than a toy, but...
I mean, it's toy game based.
The scooter, which the scooter has been around for a long, long time. Maybe if it was a Razor scooter, I could see differentiating, but scooters have been around since like the 40s or something, or longer, haven't they?
Nobody cares about a scooter. They didn't care until they slapped a Razor on there.
Slime, which I can't stand. There is a stain on the ceiling in our guest room because the kid threw some slime up in the air. Snow, I'm assuming is the spray snow, I
believe
guess.
so.
Yeah. The Spirograph, pretty cool. I like a Spirograph. Makes some neat-looking stuff. Star Wars Lightsaber, Battleship Connect 4, Furbies, and Tickle Me Elmo. We want to hear from you. Any of them not belong on the list?
Huber in the morning.